All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Want to start out by giving our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
belongs to the elders and apostles for teaching us this truth, and blessed to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessings unto the elect that scattered throughout the earth. I'm the brother Karab.
You know, Allah.
All right, we come with a beautiful lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, going into, I lost the title. Goes into who can be accepted by the Lord. Okay? And going into who can be accepted, hey, we all know that the Lord's chosen people and the only nation that the Lord is dealing with is Israel, right? But who can truly be accepted? Yeah, we know the Lord's people, it's his chosen, his elect, according to Isaiah 45. But who specifically will be accepted by Yahweh Shema Shai? Right? Let's go ahead and get the scriptures.
So this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 19:18. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is the first step to be accepted of him.
Right. That's the first step, man. All right. When you come into this truth, man, you got to have that knowledge of, put their wisdom and be prudent and put off that old man, man. You can't bring that old man into the truth. And who's going to take that in consideration? The elect, all right, of the nation of Israel is going to take that in consideration. All right, those that fear Yahweh Shema Shai. And when you go into fear, well, when you go into that word acceptance, it means pleasant, agreeable. Right now, all our people ain't agreeable right now. All right, all Israel is not Israel. Our people ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments. They not fearing. Hey, that's why, a third part coming through the fire. Go ahead, keep reading, brother.
This is Sirach 19:18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him.
Mm-hmm.
And wisdom obtaineth his love.
Right.
The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life. And they that do these things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
Right. I got a scripture to back that up. This is Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Shema Shai, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All right, and only a select few is gonna have that mindset of, oh man, I gotta please the Lord. All right, I gotta find some way to please Yahweh Shema Shai. Right? Hey, like Sirach 2:16, they that fear the Lord will do the things that are well pleasing unto him. Hey, and they that fear him shall be filled with the what? The law, statutes, and commandments, the ordinance. All right, the things that put you in an agreement with with the Most High and His Son, man, on good terms, basically, a harmonious connection. Keep going on that, John.
It says, Sirach 19:19, it says, the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life. And they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
Right.
The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotency.
Right, his unlimited power, man. Because once you fear Yahweh Shema Shai, what are you granted with? You're granted with the wisdom and knowledge of understanding your power. All right, and understanding what he's capable of. That's why I say omnipotence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's basically saying, like, hey, in order for you to, because people, they go to church, they be like, God this and God that, but they don't have no clue on what the Lord's about. No principles. They don't know what principles he have, what he stand on, what he requires, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me go ahead and get this Deuteronomy 10:12, because this was a commandment given unto Israel, but like I say, only a select few is gonna basically listen and follow those commandments. This is Deuteronomy 10:12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power require of thee, but to fear the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, to walk in all his ways, to love him, to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good. Right? The elect. What's the next one?
This is Psalms chapter 7 and 8 and verse 5. It says, for he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel,
Right.
which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children,
Right.
that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who shall arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in the Most High, and not forget the works of the Most High, but keep his commandments.
Hey, not forget, man. Hey, what it tell you? It say seek that old path, man. Follow the old way. Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Rehearse the righteous acts. All right. It's time to be accepted, man. We got to do the thing. Hey, if you want to be accepted, you want salvation, hey, you got to do the things that please the Lord.
That's right.
Let's get, I was just finna, I got it. Man, what's that junk? You remember I quoted it, man? I was like, Saints. Rises.
I can grab this one real quick.
Do your thing, brother.
Okay. This is Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12.
Right.
This is Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now, Israel, what do the Lord thy power require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy power,
Right.
to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Right. Hey, you gotta have a pursuing mindset, right? You gotta be ready, contrite, humble. What it tell us in the prayer of Azariah. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Cause man, the scripture just lines up with each other, man. They do most of the talking. This is prayer of Azariah, chapter 1, verse 16. Nevertheless, in a contrite heart, in a humble spirit, let us be accepted. Right, for it was our mind to go astray, but we seek the Lord 10 times more, man. We gotta go hard. It's time to be accepted. Hey, speaking of accepted, hey, let me go ahead and get this get the definition for it. I forgot where you find it, Johnny.
In the Anthem online.
Okay, I'm gonna go to that online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on the website. I got you. You got it.
Yeah, I got a little piece of it. I can bring it out.
Do your thing.
So this is acceptance. The definition from Anthem online. Get straight to the points. It says accept, receive, get without effort.
Right.
It says to take, to grasp. Hey, that's how you know. Hey, the Lord is only dealing with Israel, man. That's who he's keeping and upholding, man. Yasharallah. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we supposed to fear him. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother was just speaking on the prayer of Azariah, coming back to the Lord with a contrite and sincere heart, being sincere, you know?
Hey, this is acceptable in the etymology, late 14th century. It's a pleasant, agreeable, worthy of acceptance. Take and receive willingly.
Ooh.
All right. Hey, what are we taking and receiving? The law, statutes, and commandments, the order. All right. We taking heed. We becoming prudent. Only the elect is going to do that. The elect of the nation of Israel, 12,000 from each tribe, man. From Judah on down to Issachar.
That's right. Hey.
You got the disobedient children, and you got the obedient children, right? It say, worthy of acceptance or satisfactory. It say, judged to be a conformity with approved usage, meeting requirements. Okay, so that goes back to Deuteronomy 10 and 12. What do I require of thee, O Israel? But to fear and keep the commandments. You gotta meet her. It's a certain. The Lord wants you to come a certain way, man. He don't want you to be all humble and pride and or being disobedient and disrespectful, man. He want those with a contrite and humble spirit.
That's right.
All right. Hey, you got this a rock.
Yeah. Because if I may add, you had brought up a beautiful point in the beginning. You said, that the Lord has really accepted the elect of Israel. So it's already predestined, for it to happen, for us, if we're part of those men to come back and be accepted of the Lord. Because this is Sirach, chapter 1, in verse, I started 12. It says, the fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart, and giveth joy and gladness in a long life. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last. He shall find favor in the day of his death. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
Right. And it's beautiful. And they faithful in the womb is dealing with the elect, the first fruits. All right, the ones that was with Yahweh Shai since the beginning of the world, man. They made the worlds with Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Let me go ahead and get Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. This Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have cared for his elect. Now get Romans 12 and 1. Because now you about to understand hey, it's an important sacrifice you gotta make. And the sacrifice is not nobody else but you. You know what I'm saying? It's only dealing with you. You gotta meet the requirements. You gotta meet the requirements, man. Fully persuaded in your mind, man.
That's right. So this is Romans chapter 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Right, your duty. Okay? Fearing Yahweh Shema Shai and keeping the commandments, that's the whole duty of man, and only a select few exclusive people. Right? Let's go into that word elect, because we got to bring that out. That was beautiful. This elect in the 15th century, the etymology, you can get the last precept. Isaiah 41. This is elect in the etymology, early 15th century, to choose for an office, position, or duty. Right? That word duty. To pick out, choose, to collect and gather. All right? Voluntarily of persons taken in preference to others, chosen by the Most High for some special purpose. That's so beautiful, man. And then it said, those chosen by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai. Those chosen, man. Go in the etymology and read it in the adjective. Those that are chosen by the Lord. Right? It goes into choose, elect by not yet installed in office, selected as the best.
Come on, man.
An exclusive group of people.
Come on, man.
Right. Hey, the Lord loved the righteous, man. Right? Let's go. Let me reread that one more time. This is Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have cared for his elect. Now go ahead and close it out, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 41, and starting at verse 8. It says, but thou, Israel, art my servant. They go into that word elect. Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend, to whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men, therefore, and said unto thee, thou art my servant. I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away.
Hey, the elect should praise his holy name, man. The elect should not be moved, man. Hey, the Lord have sheep, and they know his voice. All right? And those sheep is not going to go astray, man. That's the elect. That's the ones that put their trust in him. All right? Loyalty.
That's right. Verse 10, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee, and I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Right. Beautiful, man. Self-explanatory. The Lord got us, man. Grace and mercy is to his saints. All right? We're going to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles for teaching us this truth. And blessed to the brothers push the word throughout the four corners. Shalom.
Shalom.